pilot episode of Peng's Book Club. In this video series, I will recommend a book or video from the latest edition of the O'Reilly Learning Platform. So the topics could cover data analytics, business intelligence reporting, machine learning methods, and AI tools. Sometimes could be around Python coding projects or business strategies, so that tell you about how to create value from data. So in this episode, I'm going to introduce you about the O'Reilly Learning Platform and how it works and why you probably should sign up for it. But before that, I'd like to talk about myself so you can better understand why I create these videos. So before I went to Texas A&M, that's almost like 10 years ago, for my marketing science program. I have no experience with coding or programming. My undergraduate degree is marketing, so you can imagine it's a lot of strategy thinking and SWOT analysis and stuff like that. And the first time I started using, I think, SAS to program like logistic regression. It's very painful experience. I still can remember that I read the book. What's it called? Like the little book of SAS programming, I think. But when I graduate, I pick up this job that I can use Google Analytics, AdSense, and AdWords. That basically the whole Google ecosystem. I start to understand, in the real business world, like data can really help you create value. I mean, the whole AdWords bidding and drive your sales is a very simple formula. But if you use the whole ecosystem, you can understand like Google puts a lot of the thoughts behind it. And even now, if like me, you have a simple like YouTube channel, you can still like log on to Google Analytics and see all the funnel analysis, understand like where your audience come from and where they are going and what they did on your website. It's all very interesting, and which is why when I came back to China, I started my formal job as a data analyst. I started using SQL and Python and a lot of other tools that I don't actually imagine that I will have the interest to use like a few years ago. But deep down, I think I still have a very keen interest on how the whole thing works. It's not that the coding like really drives me to work more on this field, or like continue to read whatever the O'Reilly Learning Platform have for me. I try to understand the whole like the data thing, how it works, how it can create value. In the following series, you probably can see me recommend a lot of books on real world projects. Not I think I will have a few about Python coding, but that will not be the majority of this what we cover in this video series. Okay, so that's the key thing for me. And now I'm going to talk about the O'Reilly Learning Platform. So it is basically what I would simply call it the Kindle Unlimited for technicians like analysts. Well, I think that will do. It covers a lot of the materials and topics on how you can build your skills. First of all, if you are still like college student or graduate student, or you work in a large organization, probably first check the solutions. I think they have let me just scroll down a little bit. So they basically have individual and teams and enterprise solutions. In these videos, I will use my individual account and talk about how I can use that a lot of the functions. And in enterprise is first where I start using the O'Reilly learning platform. I think back then it is still called Safari Online Books. It's very simple name for because at that time I think it's just a library of ebooks. So first of all, check with your library, check with your company. I don't know, it's probably HR department to see where it is, where they have this kind of resources for signing up for the O'Reilly Learning Platform. Um, what O'Reilly covers is a lot of the so in addition to books and videos and online courses, they also have the O'Reilly conferences, where this is real world conferences where they cover mostly around the data and AI. If you have the time and the resource to attend this conference, I highly recommend it. If you don't worry. A lot of their recordings will be available on the O'Reilly Learning platform. So if we, let me just show you the pricing. I believe most of you will be interested in knowing that. So if you see here, for individual is $399 per year, which is still very good value. You will have access to unlimited books, unlimited video courses, and audio books and conference talks. Um, so um, if you sign up, and I think they provide like a 7-day free trial, and you don't need to put your credit card. So just feel free to sign up, and sometimes they will try to retain you as an active member and give you discount. I think I have seen this price go on for $199 for a year, which is just excellent value. Um, for individual member, you will have iOS and Android app that you can read books and watch videos anytime, anywhere. And more importantly, you will have your highlights and personal notes synchronized across all your devices, which are pretty cool. Um, okay, I think that's basically the overall approach that Safari O'Reilly can provide you.